Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a Glamshop haul and swatch party. I checked with you guys when I posted my last beauty haul and you wanted to see swatches of these eyeshadows that I purchased in my last Glamshop order. So here we are. This is the order that I made last time during their birthday sale. It was quite a nice sale. Pretty much everything was marked down and I decided to purchase more of the velvet eyeshadows. I have these four right here that are the velvet formula, and I fell in love when I purchased my last two, which were this one, which is macadamia, and this guy, which is wizard. By the way, here's the rest of my shiny things, and I loved the formula of these, so I decided I needed to have more, and I picked up 4 colors. Then I bought more Turbo Glow because this is one of my favorite formulas from them. I think these are the 2 favorite formulas that they make up, in my opinion. And yeah, I went a little bit with different colors than I would usually probably order, but because I have, as I showed you, quite a bit of their eyeshadows, I have a lot of variety of the colors that I like. You can see greens, golds, some duochromes, and the yellows. But I wanted to take the opportunity of the sale to just get more Turbo Glows because they're amazing formula. And then their mattes, I think, was like 1 or 2 euros each or less. So I was like, okay, let's try. I ended up picking not super revolutionary colors, but I have these guys right here, especially the purple and the teal, which are really, really good. And so I wanted to pick up a few more mattes. If you're curious about the brand and the rest of these eyeshadows that I showed you just now, I have 2 other swatch videos of Glamshop and a full face of their products that they had sent me. So you can go and check them out. They will be linked in the description box down below. And I was forgetting, another part of this order was for me to try one of their new multichrome pigments. They come in this little pot. I chose the shade Polar, and they have a little sifter, and they're messy, just like any loose pigment. But I was interested, and I noticed though that there are on the website a lot of different textures. Like this is a very fine pigment, whereas there's some flaky, darker multichromes, and yeah, so the formulas are different. I feel like it would have been better if they had actually pressed these or put the effort into making a pressed formula of these, but that's okay. We're gonna take a look at all of them. So let's get started with the swatches. I have a clean arm, no primer, nothing, and yeah, I'm gonna start with the shade that I'm the most excited about. This is Abracadabra. It is a velvet green with a golden pink shift. And this one has the least sparkle of these velvet eyeshadows. Usually the velvet eyeshadows have, or the other ones that I tried, had a very strong sparkle, whereas this is more of a like traditional shimmer on top, but it's very pretty, especially because of this green to pink flip, and I hope you can see it. Next up is another velvet, and it's the shade Triple, and this one is an orange base with a much more sparkly shimmer on top, and that goes, I don't know, pink, peach, and then blue, and then some gold. It's beautiful. It looks wet, and this is one of the reasons why I love this formula. Is it just so unique. There is this matte base with a shimmer on top, but it has nothing to do with these mattes with glitters that we're used to from, I don't know, Colourpop or something like that. Then I wanted a crazy color, and I picked Techno Peach, which is, yeah, I would say a fiery orange, coral. There's some pink in there as well, with a lot of sheeny sparkle. Yeah, it actually shows up much more pink when swatched than it is in the pan, but there's a lot of very warm sparkle in there, so it also looks a little bit orange at some angles. I haven't worn this one yet because I think it needs its own moment. And the last one of the velvets that I have is Frozen Brown, and I wanted to get like one of them more neutral but not a warm brown, because I already have two warm browns. So I decided to go for this more cool tone brown, and it's very pretty because it has like a more neutral brown base, but the sparkle is more silvery and taupe maybe, and it's really pretty. I also haven't used this on my eyes yet because cool tones are for me more for the cooler months. So then let's move on to the Turbo Glows. This formula here is less opaque. It has less pigmented of a base, but I find them so stunning. This is the shade Grandmaster, and it's like a lilac with very strong violet, almost ultraviolet shift, like blue shift, and you can see that the base is less strong than the others, but it's still to be a full coverage eyeshadow. They are very beautiful as toppers as well. Some of my favorite eyeshadows, and I had been into this type of color story all spring. You can see my Instagram, there were quite a few of more purpley looks, so I was excited to get this one. Next up is the shade Lilac, which interestingly, I would not call a lilac or lila shade, but it's more neutral with a mint green shift, I would say. It's very pretty, much more wearable if you want, but it's a very pretty, very shiny eyeshadow. Then I wanted an inner corner highlight in this formula, and this is the shade Splash, and it's a beautiful, more peach leaning champagne-y inner corner. It's warm but not gold, and I really like it. I've been using this one a lot. It's one of those eyeshadows that you throw into a palette and you know you're gonna use. It is beautiful all over the lids. I've used it also a bit as a topper on different eyeshadows. It's more of a peachy inner corner highlight. The next shade is Aurora or Zorza, and this one here is blue with a blue shift. Very pretty, very bright, and the base is not very strong, but the shine is very beautiful. And I don't know what I was thinking, but I was thinking I would use this. It's not exactly one of my go-to colors, but I do have something similar, right? Goodness, I was gonna say, but I do have something similar. I have the exact same shade. I have it twice. See, this is the second time it happens. Well, now I know. I have it 2 times. I'll put it aside to then pass it along, because it was not necessary. Alice, why do you buy the same stuff all over? Anyways, the last Turbo Glow is the shade Turbo Mint, and this is so incredibly beautiful. I wore it recently in a throwback to 2017 look, because I felt like wearing like these warm tone mattes with then the mint, like we used to do Jaclyn Hill first palette times. And this is a beautiful, super shiny, it's not necessarily a mint, it's more of like a medium teal with mint sparkle. And yeah, it's fantastic. It's really beautiful. The final 2 eyeshadows I bought are the mattes, and this is the shade Zefuncio, I don't know. I will leave it written down in the description box below, and this is just quite a traditional light orange, warm, like a very warm shadow, orangey red, no, orangey yellow, yellowy orange. And then the darker one is Jamaica Rum, and this is a more deep reddish brown. Beautiful. I actually have been really enjoying the performance of these 2 singles, so I am very pleasantly surprised, and I really like the undertone of this red. No, I really like the red undertone of this brown. It's really pretty. So these are the shadows that I bought, and now I wanted to show you the pigment, of course. To show you the pigment, I am going to take their Glam Glue, which is like a glitter glue, and apply it on my hand, and then tap the pigment on. You can see. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. Onto my onto the primed part of my skin. This will ensure that you actually see it the best. And I don't think it's cheating when you use a primer to swatch, of course, because I would personally use a primer also on my eyes. But especially for pigments, it's important because you will otherwise not see, they will not adhere to the skin. So you really need to use a primer also on your eyes. And I hope you can see all of the different shifts that this eyeshadow has. It goes from, I don't know, gold to green to blue to pink. It's very beautiful. And if I try to apply it, as you can see, on a non-primed area, it will just not stick. So that is the pigment color Polar. I think it's gorgeous. And I've used it for now only on my inner corner, but actually I might just wear it right now. I have no makeup on. So finally, this is my little Glamshop haul from the birthday sale. I also purchased this palette because I had one more, but then I had all of my singles in smaller palettes, and I like to have everything in one big palette per brand, or two big palettes in this case. So that is that. I feel very stupid to have bought something that I already have, and that is because I get confused with the English names and the Polish names. So if you now shop the English website, it will be called Aurora, and I already had the shade Zorza and I didn't realize. That's a bit stupid. Last time I did the same with the red shadow right here. I bought it twice. So that is unfortunate, but that means that someone else can have this shadow if they want it. I am very excited to have all these shadows. I hope you enjoyed this short little swatch party. Let me know how you're getting along with your Glamshop orders. I know a lot of you ordered at the sale as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.